Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture. So, I'd like us to, in the next 20, 30 minutes, I'm going to be taking us through, and I'd like us to please give us your full attention. Now, this is our focus, the screen. This is our focus, where we're going to be focusing on today, the screen. So if you look at the screen, what we have on the screen says, what's your dream? At the Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, we believe that it is good for everybody to have dreams. It is good for us to dream. In fact, it is good for you to dream big. It is good for you to dream big. It is not a crime. Whatever you want to become between now and the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years, it's good for us to dream big. But it should not, dreaming it's not enough. Just dreaming big is not enough. We need to do what? We crime. But please, set goals and do what? Take action. And by so doing, we believe that those dreams will become reality. As long as you set goals and you're taking actions. Every morning you have 2 choices. Is either you continue to sleep with your dreams or you wake up and chase them. Every morning you have 2 choices. But I want to congratulate every one of us that are here today because we have made a very good choice. We are not like this man here that has gone back to sleep to dream his dream. You know, when you sleep, you can dream. You can dream of you achieving your dreams inside your dream. Do you understand? If you're planning to go to Canada now, you can be sleeping and you're dreaming that you're in Canada. While you're actually somewhere in, what's it called? Maralaba or Nyanya. You understand? So, you're not like this person. Because you woke up this morning, you put on your dress, you dressed up and you're here at the Chamber of Commerce to chase your dream. So you're like this guy. That's why I'm saying congratulations to you for standing up to catch your dream. Congratulations for standing up, waking up this morning to chase your dream. So we're using this opportunity to welcome you to the Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, also known as the Poverty Fighter Squad. We call ourselves the Poverty Fighter Squad because we believe that it is possible to eradicate poverty totally. We believe that there is no Nigerian that should be poor. With all the natural resources that God has blessed the nation with, we believe that Nigerians should not be poor. At least every Nigerian should be able to afford their needs, not their wants, their needs, basic needs. Every Nigerian should be able to afford their basic needs. So at the Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, we always have the word for the year. And this is what we believe for the year 2022. The year 2022, we believe that if any Nigerian dies without doing something to reduce the current level of poverty in Nigeria, he or she cannot rest in peace. That is what we believe at the Poverty Fighters Code. That if any Nigerian dies leaving this country in this present state of poverty, such person cannot rest in peace. Such person cannot rest in peace. We believe that there are a lot that you can do, even in your compound, in your community, in your environment. There are lots that you can do to help people stay totally out of poverty. We believe that there are few things that you can do to help people stay totally out of poverty. So if you look at the screen, what we have on the screen says we make a living by what we get, and we make a life by what we give. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. How many of us understand that statement? We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. So if I'm hungry now, I go to the market to get some food stuff, just to stay alive so that I won't die. So I'm making a living by what I get. But when I see somebody, that person is in need, I'm making a life by giving that person kept that person alive. So it's that simple. We make a living by what we do, and we make a life by what we get. We are not our best intentions. We are what we do. I love this. I love this so much. Because a lot of us have plenty intentions. If I'm the president of Nigeria, this is what I will do, this is what I will do. But that is not who you are. No matter how good your intentions are, they remain intentions. That's not who you are. No matter how good your intentions are, if you become the president, you're going to pay everybody 50,000 for not doing anything. Those are intentions. They are not happening yet. They are not reality. So that is not who you are. What you do with the little that you have now is who you are. Not what is in your head. Not your intentions. What you do is who you are. For example, I tell you, I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor, and every time you see me play football. Every time. So I just lie that I'm a doctor. I'm actually a footballer. Do you understand? So we are not our best. No matter how good our intentions are, that's not who we are. No matter how good, because everybody will tell you they have good intentions. You have good intentions for yourself, you have good intentions for your family, you have good intentions for your community, you have good intentions for your country, but that is not who you are. Until you start doing something, and that thing you're doing is actually who you are. That thing you're doing is who you are, not what you're thinking of doing. So we're encouraging you so that we all can rest in peace when the time comes, because the time will come. Even Jesus Christ died and he rose again. So the time will come when every one of us will die, so that we can rest in peace. Please, don't leave Nigeria in this present state of poverty. Don't leave Nigeria while not making a life. Don't die. Don't die poor. Don't die living your community in poverty. That's what we're encouraging you to do. And that's why we have created a system that is reliable, that is viable. They can put money in your pocket constantly. They can constantly put food on your table. So if you look at the screen, I would like us to interpret what you're seeing on the screen. The picture you're seeing on the screen, what can you say about the picture you're seeing on the screen? How do you understand this picture? How do you understand that?
The man is struggling to reach up, to reach his destiny. He's struggling.
You're very correct. Struggling to reach destiny. Any other word for it? Any other thing you're seeing? Is the picture saying something else to you? Rosemary, is the picture saying something else to you?
Thank you very much. What I would just say is, he's pedaling.
Okay.
And when you're pedaling, you're moving. But the moment you stop, he's going to go down.
Thank you. You're very correct. Is the picture saying anything to you? Something different? Are you seeing something different?
Yeah, I have something to say. When you look at the picture on the screen, you can see the person that is hardly to reach in gain, to reach where you want to go. But as soon as they stop, you will see you'll be going back. So that's what I understand, because immediately when he stops, you will go back. So he will hardly to find how he can reach to the end.
Thank you. We are all correct. Please put your hands together for yourselves. Clap for yourselves now. Are you not sure you're correct? Clap for yourself. And so we're very correct. Now, it's this easy. This is telling us that the road to the top is not easy. Like we used to say, don't be beans. The road to the top is actually not easy. That is one thing I'm saying with this picture. I'm also saying that when you stop, you fall. Do we get that? So this is what we're saying, that no matter how hard life is, don't stop trying. No matter how difficult it is to get to the top, no matter how easy it is, no matter how uneasy it is, please don't stop trying. Don't stop trying. Life is a bicycle. The moment you stop pedaling is the moment you start falling. No matter how easy it is, please keep pedaling. Please don't give up. We have tried a whole lot of systems. I'm very sure of that. This is not our first time that somebody is inviting you to a place like this to tell you, this is what we do here. When you do this, this is what you get. If you do this, this is what you get. So the system has been so corrupt that even when you see the genuine ones, you just look at it and say, hey, these people, they have come again. Do you understand? But then I will ask a question. If you had an accident today, will you sell your car? Will you give it out? Will you use it again? You get a better car, but will you still ride on cars?
Yes.
You ride on cars. Why don't you just give up because you had an accident? So that's what we're saying. We know that you have tried. We know that you have adopted a lot of system that has failed you. And that is why we are not introducing cryptocurrency to you because we don't control it. We're not introducing forex to you because we don't control it. We're introducing you to agribusiness. I used to tell people that agribusiness is God's business. Because when you put something into the soil, you don't know how it multiplies. So it's God's business. And me, I love to do business with God. Agribusiness is God, except you refuse to do it right. If you do it right, I assure you, you're going to get the right results. So that's what we are saying. Now, this man, you will agree with me that Dangote was once here. Dangote was once here. The big boys and big girls you see in this country now, they were once here, trying. It feels as if they will not get to that top. It's always like that, will I ever make it? Will I ever get to the top? But when you stop pedaling and fall back, no. And even if you refuse to start to get to the top, do you know that this guy here can start making money for getting to this place? Because it's almost halfway. He can sit down and system that you can trust. If you cannot trust what I'm introducing to you, all we are saying is it is wrong. It is out of place for the world to declare Nigeria as the poverty headquarters of the world, with all that God has blessed us with. That is what we are saying. So if you're not okay with what I'm introducing to you, don't stop here. Keep moving until you get a system that works for you. Now look at that same person. That same person that was struggling, that was pedaling hard. That person that was pedaling hard, that was struggling. This is what we believe, that if that person does not stop, a day will come, you will ride life in style and great pleasure. You will ride life in style and great pleasure. This was the same person that was struggling. But now, if you look at this person is enjoying life. You can see it's not even pedaling again. The system is just working. Now this is where Dangote is now. I used to tell people, you can give Dangote money in his absence. Do you know? Why? Because he has created a system for himself that is working. A system that he is very sure that you don't need to be my friend before you patronize me. And that's the system we are bringing to you. You don't need to be my friend like, I'll not give him that knowledge, let me go and do it somewhere. It's a lie. Because as long as you want to progress, as long as you want to stay alive, you must patronize him. You must eat spaghetti, you must buy salt, you must do a whole lot that Dangote has created for himself. In his absence, you're putting money in his pocket. And that is the system we're introducing to you. Even when you're not there, something just keeps dropping in your piggy vest. Pack up, no matter how small. Now let me ask you, if you make 1 naira from what 1 million people eat every day, do you know how much you're making every day? Just 1 naira from what, I'm sure everyone of us are eating this morning. Even if you just finished eating it. Even if you're fasting, at the end of the day, you don't break fast with fuel. You still break it with what? With food. And that is the system we're introducing. It's that simple. And sometimes it hurts me when I stay here to convince people, to tell them to be part of agribusiness. It hurts me. Because it's just clear. Nobody is supposed to tell you. Nobody is supposed to tell you that agribusiness is God's business. Agribusiness is reliable, except you don't do things right. And that is why we at the Ikeja Chamber of Commerce are here. You can be a farmer on your own, did you know? You can just decide to go to the back of your house. Sometimes you don't even farm anything, just them germinating at the back of your house. But if we still see agribusiness, or we still see agriculture as a way of life, where I'll just throw 5 seed now, it's just, we should start seeing it as business. We should start seeing that farmers should not be poor. Farmers are supposed to be the richest because they are giving. Do you know that your market is global? You can be here and what you produce at the back of your house, someone is eating it in Canada and you're getting paid in dollars. So all we need is just the little technical know-how, how to go about all of these things. Agribusiness is the right business. So we believe that if you don't stop fighting, if you don't stop peddling, if you keep trying, a day will come that you will live life in style and great pleasure. A day where you just sit in your house, you just be receiving an alert, piam, 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 piam. So till then, please don't stop. Don't stop trying. Fight until it happens. Fight until it happens. I don't know if you are familiar with this face. This is Akim Adesina, the president of Africa Development Bank, and this is what he has to say about agriculture. I would like us to read this together. 1, 2, go.
The future millionaires of Africa will not be coming from oil and gas sector. They will be coming from the agriculture sector. But I want African countries to be looking at agriculture as a business, not as a way of life. Nobody smokes gas, nobody drinks oil, but everybody eats food. So food is critical, and that is what Africa has a comparative advantage in.
Now, if this man can say this, then he has seen something. Obasanjo was the president of this nation, I think, for over 12 years, because he first came for 4 years, then he had another 8 years. That's 12 years. But he has a farm. That is the biggest position he can be as a Nigerian. But he has a farm. Why? Do you think he does not have the money to do whatever he wants to do? But he has a farm. Gotai, as military as he is, he has a farm. Do you think they are just wasting money? No. So until we adopt a system that works in Nigeria, the rich will keep getting richer and the poor will keep getting poorer. So that's why we have created a system that can break that bridge where all of us can look equal. Where all of us can be equal. When the rich needs this, you're here to provide for the rich. You don't need your stock to go here before it gets there. Do you get it? So, until we start seeing agri as business and not a way of life. Some of us, I used to farm now. If I go to the village now, I used to follow my grandpa to the farm. Way of life. That's just what we do every morning. When we just wake up, we just go to the farm, we eat some, we just sell. On the road when we are coming back, somebody can say, I like this cocoyam. You just sell for them 500 naira. You can't use 500 naira to buy granules. Your gari that you are farming the farm, you need to do it, and you're just living life like that. When that same thing you have produced can get visa before you and go and wait for you somewhere in America. So what are we trying to say? Until we see agri as business and not a way of life. Nobody smokes gas. Nobody drinks oil. Let's use the COVID-19 lockdown as an example. Let's use the lockdown as an example. When there was a lockdown, did anybody open the filling station? that people will need fuel, or let them go and buy small fuel. Nobody. Did they open gas station? But the government open market twice in a week, so that before COVID kill you, hunger will not kill you. So it's a system that naturally works for itself. All you need to do is just know the little that we are bringing to you. It's a system that can work for itself. So that's why at the Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, we started this project that we call One Family, One Farmer. We believe that no matter how small it is, there will be one farmer in every family of this nation. So that's why we started our project One Family, One Farmer. Now, the things we do at the chamber, the things we do at the Poverty Fighter Squad, you can be a member either as an active farmer or as a passive farmer. Now, these are our active farmers. Active farmers are those that, they know they have their farm, or they want to do their farm by themselves. They have a space, they want to do their farming by themselves, or they are already in their farming by themselves. You understand? So all we do for them is we mentor them, we train them, we make sure they succeed in whatever agri-enterprise they are involved in. For example, if you become a member as an active farmer, or as an active farmer, you become a member of the Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture. Any training that we are doing here, as long as it's agri-business training, you are a lifetime member. You can come here and listen to what we have to say. Maybe you just finished planting beans. That's the only thing you know how to plant. You just finished planting beans and you're interested in doing fishery. All you need to do is just come to this same hall. Our professionals are going to put you through on how to start your fish farming. They are going to consult for you. They are going to make sure that you succeed. Mama, you're welcome. Mr. Nosike, you're welcome, sir. They're going to make sure that you succeed in that business from the start to finish. But you do your choice for yourself, you do your investments yourself, you spend the money yourself. But as a member, you have the right to come into this hall and tell us, I want to start rabbitry. I don't know how to go about it. This is what I have, this is what I have. We'll put you through, we'll consult for you, we'll make sure you succeed in that exact agri-enterprise that you're doing. Do you understand? As an active farmer. Now, we train people to farm in the most lucrative way. Our training holds every Tuesdays and Saturdays in Abuja, holds Wednesdays and Saturdays in Lagos. We call our practicing farmers the active farmers. With this, you can make money with your sweat and time. We also call ourselves the agricultural. So, as an active farmer, you can decide to do your business on your own. But once you become a member, anything that has to do with agriculture. For example, if you listen to these radio stations, maybe this Imbelimbi, for example, when they tell you they want to teach you fish farming, your fee is 15,000 or 20,000. After teaching you, once they are done teaching you, that's all. If you come back to that hall next week for maybe rabbitry or poultry farming, you're going to pay another 15,000. But the Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, because we are also Poverty Fighter Squad, we want to make things easy for us. Once you pay that 20,000, if we are training twice every week and you want to be part of that training in the next 50 years, you have the right to keep coming to this hall. If you find yourself in Lagos and you want to continue training, you have the right to get to our Lagos office. Anywhere you find yourself, you have the right to go to our office in any state and tell them, yes, I'm a member of the chamber. What are you guys doing today? I want to do whatever. I want to do field formation. I want to test this, and I don't understand. We will always put you through. Do you know what you pay agri consultants? It's big money, but we're going to give you all of these things for you for free as long as you are a member of the chamber and you are an active farmer. Now we also have those we call the passive farmers. The passive farmers are, they are the big boys in town. They are the guys that have small things for themselves. They don't want to get their hands dirty, but they want to make money in agribusiness. They don't want to get their hands dirty, or they have a job. They have their regular job, the place they go from their 6 to 6. They are all these white collar guys, but they still want to have something to do with agriculture. So you can give the chamber your money. The chamber now do the farming for you. Then you share profit with them at the end of every 6 months. So that means if you want to be a passive farmer, and you tell me, I'm registering as a member of the chamber, after your registration, you want to be a passive farmer, you want to start with 1 million naira, for example. This is March. If you start with 1 million naira now, April, May, June, July, August, September, this day, September, you're going to be getting 1.5 million naira. Do we understand? Every 6 months, you get 50% of it. Now, when you get to 1.5 million naira, you can decide to invest your 1.5 again for the next 6 months. You can decide to take all your money and never invest again. You can decide to take your 1 million and invest your profit like ahead. Because some people are like that, I'm a yoga boy. Some people are like that, you can just come on my money. These people now, next week, if you go to their office, may you don't see them again. But I can assure you that not because I am working for this chamber, not because I'm a member of this chamber, the chamber has been existing for over 10 years, and I can assure you, it has been tested and it is trusted. I have been to places. If we have time, I'm going to play some videos for you. Most of the big boys you see on your TV screen are movie actors and all of that. They are members of the chamber. I was not told I met them at the Lagos induction last year. Most of them are members of the chamber. Most of them are investing as passive farmers, are investing with the chamber. So you can see this man here. Money working for you. You can see how clean he is. But he's a farmer. Posh farmer. This man is also a farmer. But he's working for money. Money is taking this guy on a ride. This guy is taking money on a ride. So you can see what this man looks like now. Maybe this is what he does every day. He does not go to the office like this guy. Do you understand? So we are not saying you must be this person. You can also be this person. We don't have a problem. We are not really interested in your money. Do you understand? We just want one farmer, project one farmer, one family. Project one family, one farmer. That is what we are doing. So, our passive farmers enjoy money making without stress. The chamber works for you. You make the money. We engage in all agricultural value chain with your money and share the profit with you after harvest in 6 months. To participate in this, you become a member first. And to become a member of the chamber, at the end of 6 months, you get 50%. But for 200, you can decide to start with 200,000 naira at the end of 6 months. So from 20,000 and above, you can't be a passive farmer with anything less than 20,000 after your registration. So we're going to, an MOU will be sent to you, and your money begins to work for you. In 6 months, you get 50% profit in your account at your request. And by so doing, we believe that we are stylishly changing lives. So this is what this man has to say about Buffett. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. If you don't find a way to make, especially in this country, because if hard work pays, then the bricklayers should be very rich. Have you seen those guys that push water? They should be very so. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, while you are sleeping, something is dropping in your account. You will work until you die. The rich don't work for money, they make money work for them. And that is why I will say it again, the rich keep getting richer. Not that you don't hear of opportunities. Not that you don't see opportunities. You've heard of opportunities, but they will tell you you're welcome. But they will tell you, you need 50,000 to start up. But because the 50,000 was not there, one big man will just come from somewhere and say, no, I'm starting with 50 million. And at the end of the day, at the end of the whole thing, they can get you 150 million. It's getting richer. So, but until we connect ourselves with a system that is reliable, that is viable, that is accessible, until we connect ourselves to such system, I'm sorry. So, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. No way to talk. But I believe this guy. And that is the truth. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, those days when you're doing MMA, were either enjoying it. If MMA did not crash, some of us will be big boys and big girls now. If MMA had not crash, because by the time you give them 10,000, like 5 people will just call you 10,000, in 5 places. You put the 50,000 in there, and people like 5 people call you 50,000, But the truth is what we're doing. We all should know that it will crash. You see, sometimes it is our greed that let us fall into the hands of these people. These people are not doing anything. They're not doing any business. Some people will tell you, come and invest in agriculture, and they will give you 50% in the next 2 months. What do they farm? That germinates in 2 months, they harvested in 2 months, they sold it in 2 months. So sometimes, but because 2 months, sometimes like it's like 500k now, the next 2 months, I'll just see like 750k. How? Now they will not make you believe that they will give you the first one. You just get the first one, 750k, bam! You will believe. At that time, you go and tell your sister about it, tell your brother about it. And in fact, you will swear, I don't collect, don't be play. They are working on you. So you have told everybody about it. That is when you will not see them again. What am I trying to say? We should be able to see for ourselves, even before putting our money into it, that no, this will work or this will not work. But I'm saying to you, what I'm introducing to you is reliable. It has been existing for over 10 years. People have been investing and cashing out every 6 months. People are investing and reinvesting. Farmers are on their farming, coming to take lectures, coming to take trainings on any agribusiness enterprise. It has been happening for over 10 years and hours, respectively, at different stages. All you need is 6 people in your team. Then I'm going to tell you what to do. You can see all of these persons, all of these people now. I'm going to show you the video of where this woman got a car. This is her here. And this is her getting a car here. That's if you still don't believe, if you have the time, I'll show you the video. I was there live. You see the video there. I was in Lagos, I was there live. So you must play in your induction food park. The induction park is made of food and stoves, which can be collected at our various collection centers, including this place. You move to captain rank when you have 6 lieutenants in your team. That's if I register now, and I also get 6 people to register under me. Just like this guy. This is you here. You have 6 people to register under you. This is what you get as your reward. You get a withdrawable cash of 8,000 naira on your dashboard. It's withdrawable. Then a new rank of food park worth 7,000 naira. Now, because you have invested with 20,000 naira, at your first stage, you already have 15,000 worth of cash. Just because you invested with 20,000 naira. Now, the next stage, all you need to do is you encourage those people under you to do the same thing that you have done, for them to have 6 people under them. Once they have 6 people under them, you become a captain, and as a captain, then once they have 6 people under them, you become a major, and as a major, this is what you get. You get new rank of 50,000 naira, and you get a cash prize of 100,000 naira withdrawal from your dashboard. All of these things because you're registered with what? Just 20,000 naira. You're ready, and that's why we say we are capable of putting food on your table, putting food on your table, and putting money in your pocket. The next stage is the stage of the colonel. When you become a major and you're about to get to become a colonel, all you need to do is you have 14 majors like you under you, and you get food pack worth 116,000. A cash prize of 240,000, and this is the stage that you get a Grammy 2020 car grant. At this stage, 2010, sorry, at this stage, that is when you get your car grant at this stage as a colonel. The next stage, you also encourage everybody to do the same. You get food park worth 235,000 naira, a cash price of 480,000 naira. Then you get a plot of land in any of our existing estates at that time. I didn't say to you that the Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, we also into affordable housing. If you look at this banner behind you, we're into affordable housing, we're into travels and tour, we're into entertainment, but today we're doing the agribusiness, so that is why I did not show more light on that. So at the stage you get to this, at the point or at whatever point you get to this stage, any of our existing estate at that time, you're going to get a plot of land in that estate. When you become a general, you're going to get when you become a general, you believe that yes, you have fought a good fight. That's when we now give you salute and we show gunshots for you as a general. So you retire. When you retire, we look back about 500k, cash of 1 million naira will do you just because you're registered with how much 20,000 naira and you're telling people about the big news. You get a 3-bedroom apartment in any of our existing estates at that time and food salary for 1 year. Do you know what it means? My people used to say, for those that don't understand, once food is out of, I don't have finance, but there is always food, then you are okay, you don't have problem in this life. So do you know what it means? Every 31st of the month, somebody will just knock your door, your food salary, for 1 year, you will not know now. So what I used to do when I trained it, I used to dare people to get to any of this stage. I would dare you to get to the stage of a captain as a lieutenant. I would dare you to get to the stage of a captain. Once you get to the stage of a captain, and you don't get this on your dashboard, come and arrest me. I also dare you to get to this stage of a major, and you don't get this 100,000 cash prize and 50k worth of food, come and arrest me. I would dare you to become a colonel. If you don't get your 2010 car grants, your 240,000, your 116k food pack, come and arrest me. So I used to tell people, I will tell you, just all you need to do is prove. We are looking for those that will prove us wrong. We are looking for those that will call us thieves. We are looking for those that will call us liars, 419, that's what we are looking for. So get to any of this stage. I dare you. So that is, even if after putting your 20,000, I'm like, I don't want to farm, Jerry. I don't have money to invest, Jerry. You can connect to this and start making money, putting food on your table, putting money in your pockets, owning cars, houses, land, at every stage. So I dare people, I dare every one of you here, get to this stage. So to become our member, you can visit our website, but if you also want to know more about what we have discussed, you can visit our website, www.ikejachamber.com. ikejachamber.com, you can see everything I've just said and you will even see more. So do you have any question at this point? Do you have any question at this point?
I want to